Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Hicks coming at you. It's some look ahead lines on a little late night money. As we head into a new week, Monday the 17th. Man, already halfway through June. Maybe you missed me. If you did, hit the like button. Poll question. Winning free picks and Sean Hicks. Pair of YouTube channels. Pair of like buttons. Subscribe. Facebook, if you're on Facebook. There's a Winning Free Picks Facebook page. On the X. It's officially X now. I'll still call it Twitter, but it comes up X. At Mr. Sean Higgs, you want to give me a follow. Been gone for a couple days. Took a little trip with the wife. But I'm back. Maybe you missed me. Who knows? Anyway, let's there's nothing to really recap since I haven't been here in a few days. I guess I could run down how things have gone, how we're at on the record-wise for our picks heading into Monday. Again, we'll just run down a little Marcos minute tonight, do our little thing, say hellos, and then we'll move on. And I'll be back for midday money tomorrow. 198 plus 740 with our Major League Baseball. The sites have been treating me well. Another win today. Natties. I took a 3-3 day on Saturday, but a run line plus 120, a run line plus 168, a underdog Royals plus 177. It was a good, nice winning day. Pick up almost 200 going 3-3. I am number 1 or 2, depending on the sites that you check me out on with Major League Baseball for the year. Not too bad. An average odds of plus 104 with baseball. So the record, not sexy, 186 to 167. You're like, oh, that's terrible. You're almost 53%. But average odds of plus 104 better. We're sitting at one side I'm at 4,000 plus 4,062. Another side I'm at plus 29.59, plus 26.55. Not too bad. Not too bad. But that's the past. It's all about tomorrow, the next day. That's all everybody cares about. It's what have you done for me lately? And here we go. Reds and the Pirates. I'm showing our favorite rookie pitcher everybody loves, Paul Skeens, facing another youngster, Carson Spears. Bullpen guy. 5 games. 19 innings, 19 hits, 257 batting average against, a 119 whip. That is why you're staring at a 190. Even actually, I see a couple 2 hundos popping up right now. This would be a run line only play here at a plus 115. And like I said the last time, Mr. Skeens took the hill. Why wouldn't you look at an over? And that game, of course, sails under 2-1. His other games, 10-6, 10-2, 7-6, 9-3, 10-9, 16-12, 13-12, 19 runs. This is an 8. We got a bullpen guy going. I don't know. Do you want to go over? You just want to say, all right, I'll do Skeens on a little run line. It's plus money. Totally understand. I might use this tomorrow. There's not a lot of games. We got 9 games. That's it. My best play is posted on the sites if you want to go get it. Also, it's on the Sean Higgs YouTube if you're a premium member. Your next game up, the Padres and Philadelphia. Randy Vasquez. Christopher Sanchez gets the call. 170, another big number here. Run line of plus 150. I'm actually seeing a plus 125 now with the run line. Again, I posted these things are from a little earlier. So this line has moved now. You can get a Padres at a plus 155. You want to do that with Randy Vasquez. Uh, you know, Philly dropped 2 in a row. Padres have dropped 3 in a row. But we are an underdog in this spot. It's not like we're running out and laying a 140 here with San Diego. You're taking back a 155. Vasquez has given up some runs though of late. He had a nice little start to the season. Uh, 1 run, 3 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs, 6 runs. Excuse me. He's going to go 6 innings, give up 3 runs. Um, you should be in a game, right? I don't hate a 155 here. I think the thought is Philly's due to win. They're in first place, and Padres are still Padreing it up like they had the last 3 years, barely being a 500 club. You look over Sanchez's starts. I mean, what's there really complain about? 2 games all season, more than 4 runs allowed. I mean, if you take the 2 games, he allowed 3 runs, so he's really at 4 games with more than 2 runs, allowing more than 2 runs. Not shabby at all. Not too shabby. But at the price point here, I don't know if I want to lay 170. Plus 125? I would be more inclined to take the Padres plus 155 here. The pen is out for me. I'm writing San Diego plus 155. I got a question mark next to it. We'll see if we add it for the show tomorrow. We'll see if we add it. Who knows? At this rate, we might have a bunch of games. Sort of like that run line with the Pirates, with Skeens going there. Next up, we have the St. Louis Cardinals laying a 160, actually now a 155. Sonny Gray, Braxton Garrett, total 7.5. Oh, Sonny Gray always starts out really strong seasons. No different this year. 8-4, a 3 ERA, a 103 WHIP. He's got tagged a little bit lately, 470 ERA, but the 117 WHIP tells me he just got roughed up in the game. Here's where you want to say, do you want to lay 155 with Sonny Gray? 3-2 on the road, 5.14 ERA, 132 WHIP, a 2.57 batting average against. At home, the guy's phenomenal. 161, 0.84 WHIP. Really good. On the road, he's given up a couple. 5 runs at the Angels. I was going to say LA, but you could have think the Dodgers for that one. 6 runs at Milwaukee, 4 runs at the Mets, 4 runs at the Phillies. Are the Marlins any of those offenses? It's a rhetorical question. Doesn't need an answer. They're not either of those 4 offenses. That being said, do I want to lay a 160 spot with the Cardinals offense? They are 8-2 to the under their last 10 games. 39-28 to the under on the season. Definitely not interested in a run line there. Maybe, I was going to say, maybe take a Miami run line. But honestly, if you like the Marlins, I think you just take the plus money. Maybe even an under in this game, to be perfectly honest with you. Next up, Sox and Jays. I know people don't like to just fade teams coming out of Sunday Night Baseball, but rivalry game, Red Sox, big win. It's Toronto or nothing for me there. Detroit and the Braves. I thought about this one here. I was like, man, do we take Reese Olson and the big 180 spot here? Actually, let me get an official number here. I thought that's so. Every other game went up. This one still stays at the 175. I thought for sure this would go up, but it has not. Max Fried has come down to a 195 from a 215. There's not even a 200 up on any of my, what do I got here, 6 books up? Nobody's got a 200. Nothing. Run line holding steady. There's the plus 110s. There's plus 100s. I see a minus 105 out there actually as well too. So tough to do run lines with the Braves. I've said multiple times, under Braves, had them a few times already this season, quite a few. Much like our St. Louis 39 and 28, the Braves 39 and 27 to the under. Shockingly, Detroit 40 and 28 to the over. And you think they have decent pitching. Olsen's pretty good. We all know about Tariq Skubal, but the bullpen is disastrous. To, man, I almost want to say let's go over the 8 here. Is it 8.5 now, or is there any 8s out there? These are flat 8s now on this, by the way. I will. You know what? The pen is out. This will be a official Atlanta over 8er tomorrow. Atlanta over 8. I will tweet that after the show. I'll add it in after the show as well. We got Giant Baseball. Jordan Hicks and Mr. Assad for the Cubbies. Both these guys having nice little seasons. But team-wise, not nice seasons. Cubbies, oh man, these guys are going to kill my win ticket. Now, Javier Assad's given up a few his last couple starts. I'm not really all that concerned because it is the Giants' offense. And Assad at home, much like a lot of the Cub pitchers, we've seen him with a manga and stealing a pass, not as much steal this year. 6 starts, a 207 batting average against, 1.24 whip, pretty decent. 1.67 ERA, says he's given up nothing on these hits. 24 and 32 innings, 6 runs in 6 games, only 2 home runs allowed. Not too shabbaroonie here. Now, 120, is it worth it? I don't. I think it's a fair play here. Now, they're in last place. They've dropped 7 to 10. The sky is falling. I get it, Chicken Little. San Fran's won a few. 6 out of the last 10. I would still lean Cubbies here. I would still lean Chicago with Assad. I don't know. This might be a. I might add this to the Primo side of things as well as the official midday money show, I guess it would be. All right, Dave Peterson, Mr. Gray, Texas Rangers, 128.5. No movement on this one. Dead on, still staying the same. Mets, hot. Met fans, I don't know. You're thinking we could make the playoffs. Look at us. Here we come. We won 5 in a row, 8 of our last 10. We're a good baseball team. And Texas, limping on in, have dropped 3 in a row. Gray, listen, he's back off the injured list. I said the other day, the team against the Dodgers, they ended up winning that game 3-2. He went 3 innings. He did get the start. Start before that was off the injured list. Goes 2 in the 3rd inning. Not bad. 1 hit, a walk, 4 Ks. And I had a free pick with Ross and Jesse the next day. I said, or his next start, I said, let's take him against the Dodgers here. We're getting a nice 150 spot with him. He's going to go a few innings because he's got the relief appearance under his belt. Now we got 2 relief appearances, essentially, because, 3 innings. What are you talking about? 5 in the 3rd innings, 7 Ks, not bad, 5 hits, 2 walks. He did give up a home run versus Dodgers. No shame giving him a home run versus Dodgers. I'm pretty sure Ohtani hit it in that game. Let me just double check for just on principle. Yes, it was Shohei Ohtani's. So he has been pretty sharp. 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Not bad. And Ohtani homer. How about we roll thinking maybe a under in this matchup? I don't love the Texas bullpen. I think they're kind of taxed a little bit because Gray's been out. Scherzer's been out. DeGrom's been out. Tyler Malley's been out. A lot of guys been out all year. They're stretched a little bit, and they're not all hitting that great either. I've said this. I don't think it's it's a World Series hangover. You lost 7 starting pitchers. Seager's been on the injured list. Wyatt, the young guy's been out. Young's out. I mean, you're missing significant offensive pieces and a bunch of starting pitchers. 43 and 27 to the under. Yeah, under here in Arlington. Next game up, the Dodgers. Big Maple. James Paxton on the hill. Now, are the Dodgers in trouble because Betts is going to be out for a month and a half maybe? Yamamoto's banged up. This line crashed 165 simply on bets not being in the lineup. Total still hitting 11.5. I don't know. Cal Quantrell, I'm going to pull up his home stats here because if this was a Gomber spot, we'll grab some Gombaramba. How about a 2.29 ERA and a 122 WHIP for Mr. Quantrell, his last 7 starts? Not too shabby. All in all, solid year for the guy. 14 games, 125 WHIP, 330 ERA, and I like decent whips, and he's got one here at home, a 3.72 ERA, 2.29 batting wins, 3.06 on the road, 9 starts on the road, 5 at home. It's crazy to say it's worth a shot. I know people are going to be like, oh, I'm just going to take the Dodgers. We could run line it up, blah, blah, blah. You want to lay 115 with James Paxton? I mean, I get it. I'm a guy who didn't believe in the Dodgers to start the year. I thought their pitching was a little suspect. Paxton's 35. Bueller's coming off an injured list. Kershaw's 40. Woody getting out of Yamamoto. Glass now solid, but it's got a little injury concern. And then who else? And the offense. Oh, it's Betts, Ohtani, Freeman. Great, MVPs. Yep, you just lost one. You just lost one. The bottom lineup is not all that great. Splits for Paxton on the road, a 5.23 ERA, 265. Batting average against a 148 WHIP, 31 innings, 31 hits, 15 walks allowed. I'll tell you what, Rockies probably be a play here in the chat. I'm not going to lie. Let's look at them up. At Texas last game, 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run for the Big Maple. At Pittsburgh, 7 runs, 6 earns in a 1 and 2/3 innings. 3 innings, 2 hits, no runs versus the Mets. Was that a rain delay? 4 2/3 versus Cincinnati. 5 runs, 3 runs against Cincinnati in back-to-back games. Not good. Arizona tagged them for 4 on the road. I don't know. I think the Dodger offense leaves a little to be desired. And I think the Rockies, listen, 14-19 at home is not bad for a team that's probably going to lose close to 100 games this year. Take a shot on the Rockies, I'm not going to blame you. Final game of the night, Milwaukee Brewers, Carlos Rodriguez versus Jose Soriano, and the Los Angeles Angels. Oh, boy. 105s across the board, minus 105s both ways. I see total 8.5. Not much movement there. It's easy to just say let's do Brew Crew here, right? First place Brewers, 2 in a row. Angels. What was I say about the Angels? I'm trying to find something nice to say. I'm gonna look at Soriano, see how he's pitched here. Would it be worth it here? I had to pick him. I mean, Soriano. 14 games, 12 starts, 348, not bad. 330 last 7, 110 WHIP. Decent. I mean, not bad numbers at all. At home, here we go. 5.54 ERA, 24 hits, 26 innings, 17 runs, 258 batting average against. Oh, my goodness. On the road, guy's fabulous. It's up 7 starts. I mean, 233, 199 in batting average against, 112. What happened, Mr. Soriano? Where did you get shelled to bump up that ERA close to 6? Oh, boy. 1 run, 4 innings. That could probably do it for you. That could probably do it. Reliever. That was a relief game, too. He gave up those bad numbers. As a starter, not bad, though, here. 8 innings, 6, 6, 6, 7, 5, 4, 6. There we go. 1 and 2 innings. 1 and 2/3, 4 runs. 4 runs versus Seattle, 4 runs versus Cleveland. I mean, he's giving 4 versus Cleveland, Seattle, not 2. I mean, especially Seattle's not being an offensive juggernaut. Yikes. 4 versus Pittsburgh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say let's take a little Halo play here, but maybe we just take a better team at a pick 'em. Why? What are we trying to reinvent the wheel here? Rodriguez's first start, 3 2/3 innings, 4 hits. 4 strikeouts, 7 hits, a walk, 2 earned runs. Could have been a lot worse than just losing that game 3-0 to Toronto when you have a stat line like that. Not a guy I have much confidence in. Now that, looking at his number, maybe we concentrate on an over here. I know I'm usually an under guy. Yikes. Carlos Rodriguez, 22-year-old 6th-round pick. Let's check out his minor league numbers this year. AAA baseball, 12 games, 11 starts, 517, 221, 66K, 62. I mean, not bad numbers coming up in 22 and 23. 3 ERA, 288, not bad. 198 batting average, 187. I mean, he's shown the stuff, even being a 6th-rounder. I mean, honestly, if you're going to get involved because it's the late game, hey, it's final game of the board, I would probably say Brewers just based on better team, stuff like that. And a run line there. Maybe Brewers run line. I'm writing it down. I'm going to question mark it here. Brewers run line plus 145? I don't know. All right, so for the chat here, definite play is going to be that Brave over 8. Why do I feel like I know they haven't been hitting? They are an under team. The Tigers are an over team. Bats break out here at home versus a bad team. That'll be my look. San Diego plus 155 against the Phillies? Possibly. Pirates run line? I don't know. Let's see if we got any comments, and then we'll get on with the night. Michael B is in the house. How are you, my friend? Stop just happy Father's Day. Thank you, Gio. Yeah, you know what? Happy Father's Day to any fathers or moms who act like dads. Got no dad. My dad died last year in March, so it's like my second Father's Day without him. Like we says, great weekend. UFC went great. Killed it Sunday. Been hitting a lot of player props. San Fran Ramos, Cleveland Squan, and Carlos Correa been paying the bills. There you go. I'll get back into them. Some ribby props here on. Well, I don't know about Monday. This is not really loving the card all that much for player props tomorrow. We'll see though. Who knows? Lane's in the house. Hey, I see you, guy. Hitting the like button for me. Thank you, Lane. It's good to be back. McBee says, enough left to watch. I turned on the replay of the UFL Championship game. It stinks, but Mr. Brady's on the broadcast and he's no Tony Romo. Not good? I don't know. I didn't watch the game. Although I did see I had a Stallions ticket. Someone said to let's take the Stallions, and this goes back to it was a even ticket. They even cash it yet here for me. UFL, let's see. UFL winner. Stallions even money. April the 12th. Michael B says, NBA tomorrow, I'm going first quarter over 54 points. So once that is over, I'll be hitting the full game under. Not sure what to do on the side. I haven't moved on this game. And honestly, I think it's the Celtics in a blowout. Like, I think going by 10. Embarrassing loss. You mailed it in. You sat the guys. I get it. Desperation for the Mavs. I don't know. Why do I think Celtics close this one out? 107-94, some kind of nonsense like that. I'm not playing the Celtics. I had them in game 3 or game 4 there, going for the sweep. You got to play a team up 3-0. Now I'm laying 6.5. For intention purposes, I should play it based on teams never coming back from 3-0 deficits, but definitely not laying 270. I'll finish my basketball season 62-54 in the chat. I'll take it. Plus 575. Brian Nunn. What's up, Pig? Happy Father's Day. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. You also, I don't know who's a dad, who's not, but happy Father's Day. Michael, I'm not seeing a line on Giants Cubbies, but I'm thinking maybe an under or a first 5 under. Yeah, I got the line here. Lines are up for the Cubos. It is a Hicks Assad. I'm seeing even money Hicks, minus 120, total 9.5. Max is in the house. Hope you had a good weekend. Not a bad one. The Llama is back. In fact, I think tomorrow I'm going to put the room back the way it was, and the Llama will be behind us again. If you're thinking about the Tigers, they are 2-11 Olsen start. Not that I'm running the back door. I'm not thinking about the Tigers. I'm thinking about the over. UFL is a terrible product. Someone who's don't watch about how they terrible Nebraska QB Martinez make it to the title game. I think he had Matt Corral's the backup, I think they said. Big facts, though. Mavs are going home tomorrow night. I tend to agree. Jay Winnins, what do you say, Jabby Files? You also, if you're a dad, I thank you. I appreciate you. And everyone who comes in leaves comments. Even if you don't leave comments, I appreciate you watching. Thank you, Jay. Michael B. If it's the Rockies' first 5 LA, the bullpen's trash. Big loss for LA without Mookie. Lineup becomes average. Absolutely, it's an average lineup. There's one more guy that basically going to the Angels when they had Trout. I mean, the hype on them, because they go get glass now, they sign Ohtani. Where's the rest of the lineup? Maybe now they push hard and get Jazz Chisholm from the Marlins. But even that, I don't know. Yeah, Mike, I mean, you know I wasn't high on the Dodgers. I was trying to point out deficiencies, I thought. Ronald Sanders, my God. Moneybag Higgs, happy Father's Day. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Izzy P. Pirates money line. I will never tell you to lay 2-1, Izzy. That ain't happening. But if you want to do a Pirates minus run and a half plus 110, sure. Maybe there's a -1. I didn't write down -1s. I just do run and a halves. I would prefer the Pirate run line here versus Cincinnati bullpen guy. David's in house. Nice 4-teamer. Here we go. All right, Dave. I'm going to write these bad boys down. See how you do tomorrow. Hold on a second. There was Red Sox money line had to be today. Is this today's stuff? Or is this for tomorrow? No, yeah, Red Sox tomorrow. Red Sox money line. Miami a doggy tomorrow. Money line versus St. Louis. I get it. The Angels, small doggy versus the Brew Crew. And the Mavs plus 4.5. Oh, bad number there. Oh, my goodness. It's like 6.5 now. Stop, Jason. Sprinkling. Lively Jr., double-double, 255. Cash the last 2. He's looking better and better since the head hit. That's Jesse's guy. Derek Lively Jr. the second. Like he says, 9 for Giants seems high. Win must be blowing out. Maybe some home run props. Possibly. The side's been so good, though, at home. I hate doing overs with guys that have been pitching good. Max says, do we fade the Red Sox for 1.5 Sunday Night Baseball? I know when you popped in, it was maybe the first game or one of the games I talked about. I did them all. So depending on when you came in, Max, I said, yeah, you got the Sunday night rivalry, a big win, and anything on Toronto. I mean, again, those spots, I just kind of autoplay to think you had to just go against those kind of spots. Stop Geo says, that's 280 on FanDuel, double-double. Oh, it's not too bad. It's plus 280. Hit him the last 2. I'll tell you what, if he doesn't hit here, Mavericks are going home. Big Fact says, happy Father's Day to everyone in the chat and watching, probably. Speaking of Jazz for the Marlins, an article these guys pulled baseball during spring training. He was picked as the most overrated position player in baseball. Really? Guess I should get rid of my Jazz Chisholm rookie cards. All right. The Marcos Minute is complete. The comments are complete. I guess the only official play would be that Brave over 8 tomorrow. I'll tweet that out, I guess. All right. Midday Money tomorrow. We are back. Be back for the rest of the month. Then it's time to dive into some football. Man, it's almost July. Crazy. All right. Listen, everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button on the way out. Here we go, Michael B. I'll trade you Jazz cards. How do you feel about some Wanda rookies? Wanda rookies. A stack. I gotta hit the LCS book, see if I can get for that garbage. I'll get some 91 banana yellow fleers or something. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Back Monday, high noon.